The folks at Pleasance Hardware also say not to forget about your car. Some of the items often overlooked is a windshield brush, de-icer, and windshield wiper fluid. As you can see, this isn't snow for snowball fights or building snowmen. This is solid ice. This is from the recent winter storm that's causing people to slip right into the emergency room. This is what witnesses kept talking about. An electricity bill that they say is already too high. Now the commission is left to decide, do they listen to the public or do they hear Dominion's push for more? Leaving one resident without their medication until two Good Samaritans delivered a bit of kindness. But as you can see, it has grown to be so much more. There are games, activities for the kids, and of course, lots of candy. Governor Abigail Spanberger begins advancing her policy agenda. It's been 1 month since she took office as Virginia's first female governor. I was at the inauguration and witnessed this moment in history unfold.
It is the honor of my life to stand before you and take the oath today.
Those were the words of the 75th governor of Virginia and the first woman to ever hold office in the state's history. And in her inaugural address, Abigail Spanberger expanded on some of the hope she has for the Commonwealth.
As we write this next chapter, we will work relentlessly to make life more affordable for our fellow Virginians.
Democrats now with the upper hand in Virginia with a trifecta in state government, potentially influencing policies for the next 4 years. Spanberger's top priorities are housing, energy, healthcare access, and public education.
We will cut red tape, increase housing supply, and help communities keep housing affordable.
The ceremony may be over, but the conversations around the Virginia State Capitol are still happening. On Inauguration Day, Virginians were already weighing in on what they hope to see from this new administration and what this moment meant for them.
The most thing I'm excited about is just that she's putting together a team to really explore what's hurting everyday Virginians.
Supporters also talked about the personal impact. Stephanie Merlo is an Army veteran who worked with Spanberger to pass the I Am Vanessa Guillen Act, a federal law that revamps the process to report and investigate sexual assault and sexual harassment cases in the military.
She showed support for me. She showed up for me. You know what I mean? And not many people do that are sitting in those office seats.
While others are saying they're ready to see a change in leadership.
We've had enough male leadership. Let's see what women can do in the Commonwealth to make it better.
Whatever reasoning behind the support, people are sure to remember this day in Virginia's history.
They're just coming in left and right.
Fire officials have been working around the clock responding to fall-related calls. Doug Reynolds with Henrico Fire tells me they answered 46 calls between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. the day prior, and they continued all throughout the day. And it's not just fire and rescue. Local doctors are seeing the same trend. Patient First says they are treating a significant number of people for winter weather-related sprains, with slips on ice being one of the main reasons for visits. So fire officials are now sharing tips on how to stay safe when going outdoors.
Trying to keep your balance and just walking slow and keep those feet together. And then when you get to a point where you can grab a rail, certainly grab a hold of that.
Reynolds says even if stores are out of ice melt, there are other household products you can use to give your feet traction, like oatmeal, kitty litter, sand, or whatever you have available to give you grip. But the best way to avoid falls is to stay home and off of slick surfaces. And if you do have to go outside, just be extra careful because these icy conditions are sticking around for a little bit longer. Reporting in Henrico, I'm Dakota Griffin.